All right, I think we pushed all the buttons now. Again, this is court's called in session of the 36th District Court for the City of Detroit, case number 19-364008 and 6836 in 4008. That's Chase Loan Service LLC versus Antonio Thomas regarding property at 9413 Maynard. Regarding 6836, that's American Tax Refund LLC versus Dan Moore and occupants of property at 17190 Rutherford. Both matters are before the court on applications for writ of restitution. These matters are set as an adjourned date of hearing. Your appearance for the plaintiff in these matters, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. William Simon on behalf of the plaintiff, P number 80352, both plaintiffs.
All right, thank you, counsel. And for the defendant regarding 6836, you may at this time.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Indra, P84364, appearing on behalf of the defendant.
All right, thank you. Do I have Dan Moore on this Zoom or anyone living at the property on Rutherford?
I don't think
like
so.
not. You may proceed at this time, Ms. Indra, and update me on this matter, please.
Yes, Your Honor. This is a land contract forfeiture case, and this is quite a long pending case, probably from last year.
Yes.
So at this point, my client is willing to move out, and myself and my brother counsel has agreed on a date to be fixed for my client to move out, which would be December 7th.
All right. That about the size of things here, Mr. Saman?
It is, Your Honor.
All right.
We've also, we basically stipulated to an agreement that the defendant's going to move out by December 7th, and if he turns in the keys beforehand and leaves the property in broom swept condition, we'll go ahead and dismiss the case without prejudice and set aside the judgment.
All right. All right. All right. Very well. I will note that the matter is pending an order and also pending dismissal upon defendant's compliance with the move-out date of the 7th of December, and that would conclude the hearing regarding this matter. Thank you to both of you.
Your Honor, I'm not sure if we were asking essentially for the writ to be signed and added as further orders that the writ not be executed until December 7th. Is that what you were referring to?
Very well. I will sign the writ today, and the writ has attached to a delayed execution. May not be executed until after December 7th, 2020.
Thank you, Your Honor.
That comports with everything. Is that correct, Ms. Indra?
That's correct, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, very well. So ordered. And we'll get a copy of this to both of you just as quickly as we can.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Now, is there a defense counsel on the other matter, 4008? That's regarding Mr. Thomas. Is Mr. Thomas on this Zoom anywhere? All right, Mr. Saman, update me on that matter.
Yes, Your Honor. I haven't heard from the defendants in this matter. I have not. No defense counsel's reached out to me. I don't believe he appeared at the first hearing. I believe the defendants are still in the property. Judgment's not satisfied. We are asking the court to. This is a land contract forfeiture case, by the way, Your Honor. The judgment expired, and we're asking the court to sign the writ today.
All right. Again, do I have Antonio Thomas or any person occupying property at 9413 Maynard Street? If you're there, please say something at this time. Right. The court has had multiple hearings in regard to this matter. Defendant has not appeared, and there has been a pending application for writ before this court since September. Accordingly, the court will, at this time, grant the application for writ and will allow for execution of this matter on or after the 7th December 2020. And I'm signing that order at this time.
Thank you, Judge.
Excuse me, Judge.
May?
Mr. Moore is on the phone.
Oh.
He's stating that he is on Zoom, but he doesn't see anyone.
Did you go through whether or not he has the correct number?
Yes, I did.
All right. All right. So you find out if he's spoken with a lawyer on this matter, and if you can put him on speaker, we'll try to address it in that way as well.
I'm going to put you on speaker, okay? So the judge can hear you. All right, Judge, he's on speaker.
All right. Good morning to you, Mr. Thomas. Are you Antonio Thomas?
No, Mr. Moore, Dan
sorry.
Moore, the first case.
Thank you. All right. Let me get my hands back on that again. All right. Thank you. Are you Dan Moore?
Yes, I am.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Moore. Mr. Moore, you live at the property on Rutherford in Detroit. Is that true, sir?
Yes, that's my house.
All right. So you do not live there?
Do I live there? Yes.
Yes, that's the question.
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay. Very well. So you have a land contract matter here, and a judgment was entered back in December, and that judgment was to be paid within 90 days. With the pandemic, it was delayed beyond that time, and so the plaintiff's attorney and the plaintiff is asking the court to issue a writ to have you removed from the property because you haven't paid the land contract judgment off. Have you spoken with a lawyer regarding this matter at all, sir?
Yeah, my lawyer supposed to be there today. She told me to be on Zoom so I can see everybody and talk with everybody.
Okay. Do you know who you spoke with? Let me stop you for a moment. Do you know who you spoke with?
That was the.
That was, I'm sorry to interrupt, Your Honor. That's my case. And yeah, I spoke with him and he has agreed to move out. Mr. Moore, this is Indra from Lakeshore Legal Aid.
Mr. Moore, are you still there?
Yeah. What did she say?
Your attorney, Indra, is trying to address you. And she indicated that she spoke with you, and the agreement is that you're moving out of the property by the 7th of December of 2020. Is that correct, sir?
That's correct.
All right. Is there anything else you wanted to bring to my attention at this time, sir?
Yes, she's supposed to put a letter together for the other attorney to make sure all everything is correct with the bill and money, everything, and taxes on the house. She can explain it more better than I can because she told me about it. Yes.
Mr. Moore, we have taken care of that, and I could talk to you personally after this court hearing. That would be okay for you?
Were you able to hear Ms. Indra? She said that those matters have been taken care of, and that she would talk with you personally and privately after the hearing is complete. You understand that, sir?
Yeah.
All right, Ms. Indra we'll go over.
How many days do I have to move out of the property?
You have to move by the 7th of December. You have to move out. Anytime after the 7th of December, a writ can be executed to remove your things. So it's very important that you be out of there by the 7th of December.
Okay. Okay.
All right, that is your agreement. That's what you agreed to, correct, sir?
Yeah. Yes.
All right. Well, I've signed an order that's consistent with that agreement, and then your lawyer is going to talk with you afterwards to make sure that you go over all of the details that may be involved here. You understand?
Yes. Judge, they're supposed to give me a letter. She told me about the letter. She's supposed to present it to you. Can you ask her what type of letter or agreement?
That's what's been presented to me. It's an order. It's an order, and that order says that you are to move from the property by the 7th of December, and as long as the property is in clean condition, that then the case would be dismissed so that there would be no judgment against you. Understand?
Yes.
All right. So we've got that all taken care of on this end of it. And again, your lawyer will go over those items with you as well.
How can I get my copy of all that? Because we got the pandemic going around. How will we go about that?
Yeah, Miss Indra will talk to you about how you may get a copy of the order, and you can use one of the ways to be an email address, yours or someone else. Somehow we'll figure out a way to communicate those things to you. You understand?
Yes, I understand.
All right. I wish you well, sir. And again, Miss Indra will be in touch with you. All right. Good day to you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Moore.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Indra.
Thank you.
All right. The court calls case number 23-4-6521. This is Oshir Realty Incorporated versus Demetrius Bulls and Glenn Curtis and other occupants of property at 13041 Hayes, number 3. Your appearance at this time for the plaintiff.
Your Honor, for the record, Attorney Frederick Coleman, P. 56548.
All right, thank you, counsel. And the matters before the court on the filing of a complaint for non-payment of rent. Your appearance for a defendant at this time, please.
Indra, P. 84364, appearing on behalf of the defendant.
All right, thank you, Madam Counsel. And Madam Counsel, update me on this matter, if you will.
As Your Honor, we actually have worked out a resolution by getting the EDP assistance. So we would like to enter a conditional dismissal on this matter, and my client would get the EDP rental assistance to cover his rental arrears. And for the reminders, he's going to get into a 12-month payment plan. And I can forward all the documents to the Madam Clerk today.
All right, very well.
That is correct,
And
Your Honor.
thank you, Mr. Coleman. And do I have either Booz or Glenn or on this this zone?
It's one person, Your Honor.
All right, okay.
That's
all right,
one
thank
person.
you. All right. Do I have any person living at the Hayes address, number 3? Say something if you're here. All right. All right. So, counsel, I will await the presentation of the order and the conditional dismissal. I'm glad that the parties would get this worked out. All right. That concludes the hearing on that matter. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. You and your
Thank you.
staff have a wonderful day. Always a
Likewise
pleasure.
to you, sir.
Thank you.
This is case number 2034698. This is Lakewood Manor versus Michaela Jones and other occupants of property located at 14200 Kirchable, unit number 306. Matter is before the court on a complaint to recover possession of property. Counsel for the plaintiff, your appearance at this time.
Your Honor, that's Mr. Bouchard, who I believe is in Judge Millender's courtroom.
Very well. And you are you defending on this matter, Madam Counsel?
I am, Your Honor.
All right, your appearance at this time, please.
Elisa Gomez, P74222, on behalf of the defendant. She's not in the courtroom. She has very little children, and I was going to text her when the case was called. But Mr. Bouchard and I talked on the telephone about this and emailed about it yesterday. I think that we have an agreement that we'll present a conditional dismissal to the court, indicating that Ms. Jones will vacate the property on or before December 31st, 2020. And we can forward the same to the clerk.
All right, very well. Given the representations of counsel, the court will accept and sign off on the order upon its presentment to the court. And of course, just let Mr. Bouchard know that it's already put on the record that there's going to be a voluntary move out in this matter.
Of course, Your Honor.
And I'll sign any order consistent with the same.
All right. Thank you very much. You have a good day.
And good day to you, Madam Counsel.
Bye-bye.
Report. The court now calls 20347303. This is Landmark Property Management Group versus Marvin Reed, and occupants of property located at 16,000 Kramer Street. The matter is before the court on an adjourned date of hearing regarding a complaint for non-payment of rent. In your appearance at this time, counsel.
Good morning, Judge Coleman. My name is James Abbott, P26085. I represent Landmark, the plaintiff.
All right, thank you, counsel. And I do see that the agent from Landmark is on this Zoom as usual. And counsel for defendant, your appearance at this time.
Good morning, Your Honor. Lauren Kearney. I am a recent law graduate requesting to practice in your courtroom under Court Rule 8.120 under the supervision of Esther Harris, P83394.
All right, since I do see Ms. Harris this morning, somehow the perennial Ms. Harris, the ubiquitous one. Anyway, your permission is granted at this time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You may proceed and update me on where things are, Ms. Perenni.
Your Honor, we're doing EDP for this case. All of the documents have been sent to the HARA, and we are simply asking for an adjournment for those documents to be processed.
All right. That sounds about right, Mr. Abbott.
Sounds good.
All right. So how much time is needed on this, do you think? It sounds like you've completed the process. How much time? A couple of weeks or a little more?
Yeah, I think a couple weeks should be sufficient. It's kind of hard to say in just the volume that they're going through. Everything's kind of taking a little bit longer, but a couple weeks I'm hoping should be sufficient.
All right, so Ms. Rice, give me a couple weeks out, that a workable date, if you will.
All right, Judge, on December the 1st, which would be 2 weeks.
All right. All right, so I'll go ahead and set it over for December the 1st. And we'll simply set it at 9:00 a.m. in anticipation that the dynamics would be all worked out by that time.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, that will complete the hearing on this matter.
What was the time again for the first?
9:00 a.m.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. All right. Any other matter that needs to be brought to my attention at this time? I don't know what happened to my other 60 cases today, but I'm sure I'll pay a tremendous price in short order.
Tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow.
All right. So unless there is something else that needs to be resolved, or councils need to bring to my attention in this regard, or regarding any matter, then I don't have another matter to address at this time. So I wish you all well. Have a good rest of the morning in the other courtrooms that you have today. And I'm going to get some paperwork done.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Good day to you all. All right.
Thank
Have
you.
a good one, guys.
Good
Yeah.
one.
See ya.
Bye, Elfrida.
Have a good day, Tammy.
And thank
Thank
you.
You're welcome, Judge.
So, Judge,
Yes, ma'am.
are the boys in class?
Yes, they are.
Okay, so tomorrow you've got 34.
Okay. I'm trying to see if I can.
Oh, you trying to delete your YouTube?
Yeah, I'm trying to get to that part of it. Yes. Tammy, I'm listening. What did you say?
I didn't say anything. I was trying to, oh, this is November.
Yep, it is that.
Okay. Okay.
Looks like my videos are still not coming up yet. Yeah, it looks like